Chaitanya Prabhu Sarvita Sri Nanda Vande Shri Radhika Charanam Vijana Samayuta Navanavaram Shri Rama Nityananda Shri Vijaya Chandra Gadara Shri
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
So this is Krishna Karnamrita class, Adhik Mas, verse number 95. Kayam Kanti Kesha Shin Mukendo Koyam Vesha Kapi Vacha Ambumi Seyan Swadatma Jaliste. Bhuyo Bhuyash Ashtvam Namami. Bhuvanga Thakur said, O Keshava, your moon-like face is radiant. Mukendo, Kanti Mukendo. Your dress and dhoti, etc. is very wonderful. Koyam Vesha Kapi. Everything about you is inexpressible. Vacha Ambumi. Ambumi means beyond description. Vacha, I can't find the words to describe your beauty. Well, you relish this radiance yourself in your captivating look. I can only fold my palms together and repeat your obeisances to you. You say Anjali, Swaranjali. I can't really taste your beauty. I can offer full hands, like you say Pushpanjali, put flowers in your hand. He said over and over again, Bhuyo, Bhuyo, Bhuyo. I can offer respects. Very interesting idea verse, yes. Another translation. Okay, Shram, what is this bright glow of your moon-like face? Your appearance is beyond description. Let this radiance or appearance be relished by you yourself, or by those souls who are competent to relish it. I simply bow down before you again and again. So this is obviously, we'll find out, but Bhuvanga Thakur is overwhelmed and feeling very humbled and unqualified to receive all the mercy and beauty of darshan that he's receiving. Krishna's Kaviraj commentary. He's saying that only Krishna can appreciate the attraction of Krishna, basically. Only you know how beautiful you are. You in the mirror talk about it every day. You look in the mirror tells you exactly what you want to hear. I'm so handsome, I'm so beautiful. And besides, someone told me that also. So I'm reinforced. Mirror reinforces my illusion. Reflection of illusion. Mirror. So Krishna asked the Shu, you've seen my face and dress many times before. You already described them. But then Bhuvanga says, yes, but now I can't describe anymore. So then Krishna said, okay, if you can't find any way to describe, then just enjoy it. My beauty with your eyes and mine. He said, no, I tried that, but I failed. Only you can enjoy your beauty and sweetness. So then he goes on to quote from Lalita Madhav and Chaitanya Charitamrita. He's himself, his own book, Chaitanya Charitamrita, Krishna's Maharaj, Rupa Goswami, was Rasikacharya. He says, Krishna's Madhurya is so powerful that it tempts Krishna to relish his own sweetness. Krishna's sweetness has a power, natural power, that agitates everyone, even Krishna. And then he gets to a pastime from Lita Madhav in Dwarka. Krishna saw his reflection on the wall. And he said, "Hey, who are you? You're so handsome and sweet. I've never seen you before." Then he bent his head to look more and see the reflection. He saw the reflection also bent his head. And then Krishna laughed. "Oh, I see, I understand. This is my sweetness. It's tempting me as well. I'm greedy to relish it just like Radharani." There's a pastime in Gokul Lila, that's Dwarka. This same phenomenon happened in, there's several pastimes like this. But one happened in Gokul. Krishna broke into a house alone to steal butter. I told you, So he was sneaking around the house, and he's standing behind a pillar. And he saw a blue boy reflected in the pillar. He said, "Shh, don't say anything. I know you, this is your house, but I'll tell you, I just came to steal a little butter and yogurt. But I promise I'll give you some too. So you won't be neglected. You'll get equal what I get. But don't say anything. Promise." So meanwhile, the mother of the house, the Gopi, was looking like this. He's so paranoid, so afraid, he's talking to his own reflection in the pillar. So he couldn't understand it was himself. He's a very attractive boy. He was talking to him. And when after he took butter yogurt, he wiped it on the pillow. He came and looked at the pillow, he wiped it, and saw it was on the face of the boy. It was also on his face. Anyway. So that's also a nice idea. So he said, "Dear Sham, I already told you that thousands of Shrutis who became gopis, they can't appreciate or relish the extent of the sweetness of your Sringa Rasraj form. Only the gopis who have gopi bhav can constantly increase your beauty and sweetness, and they enjoy it endlessly. Srimati Radharani is the crest jewel of gopis because she relishes Krishna's unlimited sweetness with the help of her Mahabhav." So now Krishna's Maharaj says that Krishna's sweetness can't really be relished, it can only be respected. Because that's what the conclusion of this verse 95 is. Bhuyo, 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 namami. I don't understand, you're so sweet, you're so beautiful. I just respect it, I respect it, I respect it. So Krishna's Maharaj is emphasizing that point. Leela Shuk is in the mood of Radharani's Sakhi. By the mercy of Radharani, he has relished much of Krishna's sweetness. This verse 95 is a proof of his accomplishment. When he actually saw Govinda, he realized the sweetness was beyond description. He said, "Listen, it's better you relish yourself. I'll just overbase this. I can't catch it. It's too sweet, too beyond my reach." Gopal Goswami says, Vilamanga has relished Krishna's sweetness, his moon-like face and beautiful dress. And he's saying, Keshav, you're beautiful. Your hair is so beautiful. I'm incapable of describing. Your splendid tilak and other dress. Krishna asked him, Balamanga, why are you incapable? Balamanga says, because your beauty is beyond language, beyond the power of language. Please remove my illusion and ignorance from my mind. Enable me to delight in your sweetness. I will repeat it again and again. Chaitanya Das says, okay, sure. I see your, because the word is there, Kesha. Krishna is called Kesha. Kanti Kesha. So, he's effulgent Kesha. Kesha can just mean Krishna is effulgent, or his hair is effulgent, his hair is radiant. So Chaitanya Das sees Krishna's hair is a feature here. And he says it's flying loose. You must have had a wild love battle with Radharani. Your hair and your dress looks more beautiful now. I can't tell me. I see. You may ask me to describe it, but even your closest associates, whether they're full of sweetness, can't relish your sweetness. What about myself? Especially after your love fight. Your dress looks incredibly striking. I join my palms, and this like this, I'm just joining palms. And I pay obeisance again and again. I have no words to express your sweetness. That's the one way out, I guess. I can't. I'm a poet, but I don't know it. Yeah, pretty like I'm a poet, but I don't know it. So he's a poet, but he doesn't know what to say. He doesn't know how to describe what he's experiencing. So all these verses we're hearing are showing all the different emotional, psychological, and physical effects that happen when one has darshan of Krishna at the level of prema bhakti. And basically you become speechless and senseless, as Vishwanath Chakravarti describes Madhurya Kadambini. The prema bhakti is fainting one moment after moment. So somehow Bhagavan Thakur is not fainting, but almost. So let's read verse 96, what that has to say. Vadan endu vinirjita shashi dashada deva padam prapadyate adikan shia manute taran tava karunya vidrim vitang kiyat. Vadan means face, endu means moon, vinirjita means conquers, and Shashi means moon. So your moon-like face of Krishna conquers the beauty of the moon. What's that verse? Shashi, Rasam. Yeah, verse in Gita. Krishna says he's a taste of water, and he's the light of the sun, the moon. He says Shashi and Surya. So Shashi in Gita is called moon. And Shashi means rabbit in Sanskrit. So there's not a man in the moon, there's a rabbit. Maybe female also. We don't know. Shashi, female or male? The word.
Female. Shashaha. Shashaha means male, Shashi means female.
So Krishna is the light of the female moon. Shash, Pravasi Shashi Surya. Prabha means light. Prabha. What do you say? Good morning, how do you say? Good morning.
Suprabhat.
Shuprabhat. Shu means good. Prabhat means rays of sun. Good morning. Shuprabhat. Hi, Swagatam. So she says, good, that'd be right. So he's saying your moon is like destroyed, your moon-like face has destroyed the moon. So what happened to the moon? The moon-like face destroyed the moon. It broke it into 10 parts. Where did they end up?
The nails.
What nails?
Toenails.
When you defeat somebody, they fall on the ground. They're standing up and they go boom. So he's up in the sky, he came all the way down to the ground. When he struck his face, he got broken in 10 pieces. Appeared as toenails. Moon-like toenails for Krishna. But there were spots on his toenails? No. He got promoted. He got demoted because he got knocked out of the sky and defeated by Krishna's beautiful moon-like face. But he accepted his defeat and broke into 10 parts, became the 10 toenails of Krishna. Nakamani, Chandramani, the jewel-like toenails of Krishna. And he's happy to be defeated and happy to take his position there. He says, Dashada Deo Padam Pravadya. He surrenders at the feet of Krishna. Dashada means the 10 nails. Adikam Shriya Manu Tetaran. And now, hey, watch out. Don't trip over water, that's not a good idea. Okay, you can walk on water, that's better. It's an example of your karuna. So Krishna, defeating the beauty of the moon, is an example of his compassion. Allowing the moon to become his toenails shows how great he is. Kiyat means how great. Adikan means adikmas, extra. Shriya means beauty. So the moon, Ananta means spreading. So the moon was just one moon in the sky, now became 10 moons on Krishna's toenails. So it increased, it expanded, it spread its beauty by becoming one moon became 10 moons. That's the idea of the verse in Sanskrit. Now it looks even more, the moon looks more beautiful than before. Adhika Shriya. Shriya means beautiful. One moon is okay, but 10 moons is better. Reddish white moons. Krishna's toenail. So the next 7 verses, Krishna's Maharaj says, describe the sweet, loving, and rasa-filled debate between Krishna and Bill Mangal Thakur. So they're having some debate over this in all these verses. But here's how it starts. Lila Shuk, why do you not compare my face with the moon and lotuses anymore? Lila Shuk thought, I did that already, but beauty herself has taken shelter of your lotus feet. So how can I compare your beauty with the moon or the lotus? Never. Then Bilvanga looked at Krishna's lovely lotus feet and said, look, when I saw your face, the moon got busted. It got broken into 10 pieces. It took shelter of your toenails and continuously serves you. Okay, Krishna, good. Okay, then compare my toenails with the moon and describe them. She said, no, that's not going to work. Although the moon has shattered into 10 pieces and become your toenails, by your infinite mercy, it has now become more beautiful than before. Earlier the moon had marks on it, but now becoming your toenails, it doesn't have any marks anymore. So I can't compare your nails with the moon. Krishna, So he goes on to say, the moon is a material body its light is mundane, while the luster of Krishna's toenails is a manifestation of Swarup Shakti. Therefore, we can't compare Krishna's body with anything material like a lotus or a moon. Poets give such comparison only to write poetry. But they have to do what they have to do. The devotees admit, though, that Krishna's beauty is incomparable. The only comparison is Krishna himself. Now Leela Shuk is not going to write anymore. His book is almost out. Stop writing. Leela Shuk has realized this truth also. Okay, forget it. I can't describe this guy. He left a good book, though. Gopal Goswami has a commentary on verse 96. He said it was Rasa dance night, and the moon was about to rise. The poets praying, O Krishna, O Keshav. Your radiance is so beautiful, it broke the moon into 10 pieces. Usually those who get defeated and conquered become pale and lose their luster and their lavanya. But the moon has gained shelter, and your toenails become very splendorous. Adi Kashyam, become more beautiful by becoming your toenails. However, the moon has gained shelter, becomes splendid. It proves that you're highly compassionate. Tala Karunya. So this is the idea of why Vilalanga Thakur is saying Krishna compassion, because he took an ugly moon and made it beautiful. So there's hope for you guys. You're ugly, right? So if you take shelter of Krishna, you become beautiful. Adi Kashyam, extra beautiful. This Adi Blas, this is time to do it. 18 days left to surrender, get beautiful. Okay, now Krishna's Maharaj has stated the beauty of Krishna's body can be described in the Kam Gayatri as 24 and a half moons. What are those 24 and a half moons? Because the Kam Gayatri has 24 and a half syllables, akshar. So what are 20 syllables?
Toenails and handnails.
Fingernails and toenails. Handnails. Finger. Tooth and nail. No. Fingernail. Toenail. 20. What's the half? What about his forehead? What happened? Why forehead's half moon?
Maybe because it has Tila Fatma.
I can't ever see it.
Tilak, because maybe
It's a shape, man.
Oh, it's a shape.
His hairline.
Yeah, it's hairline, shape is like that, you know. It's not like it's like that. So what's the full? Okay, that's
And the face is
20 is 20 and 1 is the face. Chandra Mukh 1, that's 21.
eyes are cheeks.
cheeks. Two.
What's this called?
Cheeks,
Kapola.
English, Jack.
Cheeks.
Panditji. Don't be cheeky. How many are there?
Two.
So that's 2.
Eyes.
No. No. Chandra Binu Tilak. There's a U on his forehead. In the middle of the U there's a dot. That was the full moon. Yeah, on the far. That full moon tilak is called Chandra Bindu. Or you say Bindi, some a little red dot there, but Bindi Bindu means dot. Kasturi Bindu on her right shin. Black mustache on her chin. So how many is that?
24 and a half.
There you go. There's the accountant there, she has the accounts. What do you have? Face 1, cheeks 2, tilak 1, forehead half, toenails, fingernails 20.
24 and a half.
So, which is calm Gayatri. Okay, that's it. You chant it because the chant somewhere. So when you chant Gayatri, what do you see?
Krishna.
Krishna. Mahanidhi. Okay, any question on those verses? Let's go to verse 97. Tatvan mukhang katam evam bhuja tulya kaksham vachama vachi nanu parvani indo tat kim bruve kim aparam bhuvanaika kanta venutra anana manena samanuyatsyat. How can I compare your face with the lotus? The moon keeps on diminishing until it reaches a sad state of amavasya. I cannot tell you your face, which holds the flute, is the only attractive thing in the world. How can I compare your face with anything else? Commentary. Krishna's Karnamrita. Krishna chastises Bilamangotara. You're speaking like a child. The moon has only one defect. It has some black marks. Otherwise it has many good qualities. They are enough to compensate for one flaw. Why do you only look at the shortcoming of the moon? Do you not see the moon as Sudakar, the source of nectar, is soothing, it gives pleasure to the world. What's wrong if you compare my face with the moon or the lotus? For a conversation going on. There's Shiva checks. Your face is incomparable. I should have this conversation. You're seeing God, you're talking to God, who is a beautiful, sweet person in the world. You say, I can't say you're like the moon. Why not? I shine day and night, and I'm soothing and cooling. Oh, I just can't do it. Oh, come on. What kind of intimacy, what kind of familiarity do you have? He's a gopi, he's a gopi bhava, so he's like sitting on Krishna's lap having this conversation. What's wrong? You compare my face to the moon. This Shuk said. Your face is incomparable. How can I even compare with the lotus? Why not? What's wrong with it? Plenty. I'll discuss the lotus later. Now I'll tell you about the moon. The moon gets smaller every day until nothing remains. People consider Amavasya inauspicious. But on the other hand, the radiance of your moonlight face increases every moment. Its sweetness is always fresh. Lila Shuk says, when such is the condition of the moon, what to speak of the lotus, that is, as soon as the moon rises, the lotus flower closes. It hangs its head in shame when faced with the moon's beauty. So how can I compare your face with a lotus? The lotuses bloom when?
Sunshine.
Sunshine. They're called Shreya Bandhi or something like that. Oh, Padma. Now, Padma means lotus.
Padma Bandhu is Surya.
Oh, Padma Bandhu is Surya. Friend of the lotus, yeah, I got it confused, okay. Friend of the lotus. Because when the sun rises, the lotus opens, the honeybee comes out. Wow. What a night. I got totally stoned. Couldn't fly, I just fell asleep. The flower closed. I'm hungover also. Which my wife can't think of. I have to think of a good excuse. Where were you all night? I was sleeping. Now you liar. And all that stuff on your whiskers. While you all following. And that little bee, female bee. You were cuddling against some bee in a flower. No, I wasn't. I'm true, I'm blue. She starts singing. Poor guy, tough life. He's trying to get some honey now. tough program. Okay. So, I can't compare, Krishna says, I agree I can't compare your face with anything material. Still, you may describe it at least. The Shuk thinks for a while and says, yes, I've got it. You're asking me to compare your beauty with other divine forms other than Braj. These fans can go faster, huh? They go faster. This one of these. Should some of the flies so I'm not don't get blown away. That one's going faster. This one is too old. Change the speaker and change it. They're both old. Okay, so Krishna's trying to encourage the other student. So I'm sorry, Krishna Keshav. I can't make any comparison between you and any other forms of Vaikuntha, because they don't possess anywhere near the beauty and sweetness that you have. I can't describe you either. So Krishna says, "Are you gone crazy? What is that you're saying? Does the Vaikuntha doesn't he have a face different from mine? We're different from each other." There's Shuk lowers his eyes and fiddles with his hands in embarrassment. Then he says, my Lord, your face is so different from Vaikuntha. I shall cite one dissimilarity between your face. Your face, you're holding a bewitching flute. No one else has this nectar. Now tell me, how can I equal your face to anyone else? Vena Madhuri. Your Vena Madhuri has a maddening flute song that drives everyone crazy. You can't find it in Dwarka, Mathura, or what to speak of Vaikuntha. When you play your flute, the entire creation turns into honey. That's pretty good. This honey then intoxicates everyone. The song of Krishna's flute sets the non-moving entities in motion and forces the moving entities to become still. Okay. We're having quite a difficult time here. Mahaprabhu says, That's 97, right?
Yes, Gurudev.
Okay. The Mahaprabhu was talking in madness about the flute. The flute is so bold that it breaks the chaste vow of every woman and pulls her away from her husband's lap. She said, "Why go you sitting on her husband's lap? Here's the flute. I gotta go. Bye." "Where are you going?" "I had to run into the forest." "I'll be back later." But the baby is sleeping. I'll see you later. Lakshmi leaves Vaikuntha. So what power do the gopis have? What the Goswami explained. Krishna has manifested himself in the most amazing form before the Shuka. And the Shuka is describing Krishna in this verse. He's thinking, how can Krishna's face be like a lotus flower? Lotus flower only blossoms once, but Krishna's face is eternally blossoming. So, what this book and what this verse and these verses are showing us is how personal, intimate, how individual is every bhakta's relationship with Krishna. How personal, how intimate and unique. We hear devotees having darshan of Krishna directly in Vrindavan after many, many years of life. I mean, you can say, because they say he lived 700 years in Vrindavan. Or you can say he lived 7 lifetimes. So, for 700 years is 700 lifetimes or more. So we might think, is this my first lifetime living in Vrindavan? Am I having this kind of experience that Vilamananda Thakur is having? Probably not. But maybe after 6 more births, I'll have this individual and intimate relationship with Krishna, where I'll talk to him, I'll write some poems, some songs in Braj Bhasha, comparing him to lotus, and I'll look at him and say, "Oh, you're not lotus. The moon, no, you're not the moon." So why not? I mean, it's phenomenal to think, because other acharyas, they don't have, the commentaries on their experiences with Krishna aren't like this. It's rather unique explanation of Gopal Bhatta and Krishna's Kaviraj, how this devotee is getting reciprocation with Krishna in such a unique, personal, and rather humorous, funny way. Here's a guy who poked at it. He was, instead of going to his father's funeral, he spent the night with a prostitute. In the middle of a yajna, he had a bunch of Brahmins come to his house, do a yajna, pin shred ceremony for his father. He ran out in the middle of the ceremony to visit his prostitute girlfriend. One night he was with her, and she said, he went to see her on a monsoon night, lightning storm or crazy weather. And she had a big boundary wall, so he found some rope and threw it over the wall, joined over the wall. We got to the other side, realized it was a python. He thought it was a rope. He's all wet, and she opened the door and said, "What's the deal, man?" So I'm a little desirous of your association. He said, "You should have that much desire to attain Krishna. He's so mad after Krishna," instead of me. He said, "Where can I find Krishna?" He said, "People say you can find him in the forest of Vrindavan." "Where's that?" "Start walking north." So he started walking north. Somewhere along the line, along the way, he went to a well. And he saw a beautiful lady collecting water there. And he followed her home. She went in her house and he knocked on the door. And the husband of that lady came to the door, saw a wandering mendicant, saw her. He said, "What do you want?" He said, "I want to have darshan of your wife." He said, "Okay." So he brought him inside. He called his wife. He sat down, his wife sat down. The guy looked at the wife, appreciated her beauty. He asked her for some charity. He said, "You have your beautiful hair on your head and everything. You have some hairpins there. Can you give me 2 hairpins?" So she gave 2 hairpins and immediately poked him in his eye. He poked his eyes out, became blind. And the man asked, he said, "Why did you do that?" He said, "These eyes, I'm trying to find Vrindavan. I'm trying to have darshan of Krishna. But I saw your wife and I forgot about Vrindavan. I forgot about Krishna. And I followed your wife to your house. So these eyes are a problem. Because I don't want to stay in this world chasing your wife or chasing women. I want to get to Vrindavan and see Krishna. That's my sankalpa." So he said, "Okay, that's, I guess you'll get your wish fulfilled." So then he left with a stick, blind. Got a long way to walk also, about 1,000 kilometers. Krishna came and held his hand, took him all the way to Vrindavan, and played with him like a friend. So this is Bilbama Thakur. Amazing personality. So many lessons, so many experiences. What time is it now?
4:46 p.m.
Okay, that's to verse 98. I haven't really prepared for these verses, but the commentaries are self-explanatory. Verse 98. Shu shu shase shrinu yadi parinidan purvam purvaira purva kavidirna katakshitanam yat niranjana kramadura Baba Anandar Nirvyacham Arati Chiraya Shashi Pradipa. Translation: O Krishna, if you want to hear and listen carefully to what the wise men of ancient times did not observe, your moon-like face is so radiant that the moon is worthy of only offering Arati to with reverence for eternal time. Shiraya means eternal time. Shashi Pradeep. Moon is offering Pancha Pradeep, 5 ghee lamps to Krishna. Krishna's Maharaj says, when Krishna heard the Shuk speak this verse, yes, if what you say is true, the wise compare my smile, etc., to the moon and lotus. The Shuk delivered a proud reply in these 2 verses. If you wish to hear the truth, I'll tell you. This Shashi moon has become a lamp, is qualified to perform your Arati forever. The poet means to say that after doing Arati, we throw away the lamp. Similarly, once the moon has been used to offer your arati, it becomes garbage. Krishna's camera is pretty blunt. Okay, check it out. Arati is a ceremony of love. We offer arati to Krishna's moonlight face with a camphor lamp to burn all the witches and goblins who may be casting nazar and looks at Krishna. After burning them up, we're supposed to throw away the lamp. The poets say, the ancient as well as modern poets are only concerned about the beauty of their poetry. It sounds nice when we say moonlight face or lotus-like face. Therefore they use such words. But if they look carefully at your face, they would realize how wrong they are. Forget such comparisons. They would have turned the moon into a camphor lamp, offered arati and thrown it away. Krishna Gopal Goswami explained. He's rough, huh? I mean, it's having mental problems. One won't be like him too much. Speaking about the moon like that. They go crazy. Go lunatic. Gopal Goswami says, Leela Shuk is seeing his true feelings about Krishna's beautiful face. Krishna, the poets have not really paid attention to you. To the fact. Krishna, what fact? The fact that the moon is only worth being an arati lamp. We should not use a ghee lamp to perform the arati since it's hot. A shashi, camphor lamp serves a better purpose since it's cool, fragrant, and more pleasurable to you. Certainly the moon is soothing. It makes a fitting lamp for your arati. That's cute. Can't offer ghee lamp. Can't offer moon lamp. Ghee lamp is sun lamp, fire. Or wash your Krishna with a moon lamp. Nice. Krishna's moonlight face floods all the universes. It's blissful. It's an ocean of cool moonbeams. When we have Krishna's radiant face before us, why do we need the moon? Chaitanya says, Krishna is ordering Bhuvango to describe his face. The Shuk says, if you want to hear the truth, you better listen carefully. Krishna says, well, what is that truth? Proudly, Bhuvango says, Asians haven't paid attention to this fact. Sounds like repeating it. Krishna said, what? Yeah, it's typical Indian book. Anyway, it's Chaitanya is repeating exact word for word. These guys always do this stuff. So, Leela Shuk said, the moon in the sky has been reverentially performing your Nirmanchan since eternity. What's Nirmanchan? Arati. It's only qualified for this seva. Later on, it should be disposed, thrown away, because it can't be compared to your face. So the moon your face can't be compared to the moon. The moon is only good for offering your face arati. and throw away it. Okay, we'll do verse 99 and on tomorrow. Jai Jai Shri Radhe.